True story. Walked in today, saw my roommate Jay on the couch. 2 glizzies perked up on his plate. I was like, and you're lonesome. Glizzy goblin. A goblin. All right.
Maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know what a glizzy is. What's a glizzy?
A hot dog.
Okay.
And/or penis. And/or penis.
All you had to say was hot dog. Leave the rest alone. Hot dog.
So
I was like, it's a glizzy, a meatball.
It was funny, bro.
Don't fall off the chair.
What's up, peoples? Cappin Chronicles coming at y'all. We're going to hit y'all with the best starting anime. All right, you know who it is. Your boy, King Kovu. Your girl, Elise the Beast. Your boy, Johnny Jax, a.k.a. Johnny Westside, a.k.a. Johnny Two-Tooth. All right? And your boy, my name is Jeff. Back at it again. Ready to give y'all the goods.
You're a clown, bro. Bro, I can't take this seriously.
We're going to take that kind of energy.
We're going to use
into this episode, all right? Elise, tell me who you starting with. What do you think?
That's right.
Starting
Did we even tell the people what we talking about?
I did. Best starting anime.
Best
They know.
starting
They
anime.
know. They read the header.
Okay. So, obviously, it's too late in the game. I'd say for the majority of us on the screen, we started our love of anime. It was Saturday night. It was our boy, Tom. He was a robot or an android. I don't remember.
Toonami,
but it was that
boy.
Toonami block, bro. Set it off. So, I don't know what's on Toonami anymore because I only stream. But it might be lit. But what we're about to do is we're about to put you up right. We're about to set you up for success. So, best starter anime. For me, there's a lot of great starter animes, but for me, I think before you meet someone, you like them, like you think you might like them, but you gotta just dip your toe in first before you commit. So I'm gonna give y'all something that's short and sweet. We're going Death Note. So Death Note, yeah, I think it's a good starter anime.
That's reasonable.
If you like psychological thrillers, it dips you into like some good anime tropes. It's not super long. It's not a huge commitment. However, I will say when watching it, there's going to be a fall off. If you watch it, you'll know what the fall off is. Like you're going to be into the show and then an episode's going to happen. You're going to be like, is it me or is this show all of a sudden ass? So if you feel that way,
Yo.
and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Facts.
You're like,
yo.
This don't feel the same no more.
Yeah.
So when you get to the show and you get to the point where this show's ass, just stop watching it. But what you have done is you set a great foundation for success. So not my favorite anime, a great anime, very rewatchability, very high. Yeah, so I'm going with Death Note.
Honestly, at least I was gonna say that's a good one. The thing I would think about that is that it's close enough to like real TV tropes and themes that you feel like you don't feel like you're jumping into a whole new universe of TV or a whole new medium. You're kind of hitting around the same CSI crime thriller kind of a trope, you know?
Yeah.
There's like one supernatural element versus other anime where it's like crazy.
Everything.
Yeah, the whole concept is just like, this isn't normal. Meanwhile, it's just one thing in Death Note. That's it. It's pretty simple, relatively anyway.
And they give you the rules in the beginning, so it's really not too outlandish. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, the universe isn't super crazy. Like some of the shows that we all love and enjoy today have like crazy power abilities, and you have to like it once you guys get into anime, you'll see what we're talking about. But yeah,
it's very, very human.
To the point, it's very, the scaling is very good. The rules are set up front. When they expound on the rules, it's nothing crazy. It's a solid watch. And it's entertaining, honestly, which is obviously important.
I like the analogy you gave at the beginning. You compared it to a relationship. So when you're getting in kind of quick, you know, it's kind of like the first dates. And you know what? I'm gonna piggyback on that. Now, there's some animes you want to have a long-lasting relationship. And if you're talking about an anime that you want to love forever, I would bring in stuff like Attack on Titan, things like that. But I think when you have like that long lasting love at the beginning of your life, you measure everything up to that totem pole, you know? So what I'm gonna hit y'all with is a nice long hitter and quitter. You did something cheap for the streets. And I'm hitting y'all with a classic called Naruto. Now it's not gonna be the best anime you ever watched in your life. That's just not the truth. People are gonna say it is, and it's one of the GOATs. But it's not like the best quality episode for episode. But the show and the characters give you a real introduction into the relationship that you're going to have with anime characters. Because after that time, you fall in love with these characters. If you don't know, it's about
the
a boy.
storyline, the lore, everything behind it.
Yeah,
you can just
bro.
fall into
They
it. Yeah.
expand on that world heavy. So yeah.
They really
That
do.
world is built out so wide that really gives you a good love. Like that one, if you watch certain animes, you might like that anime, but you might not really like anime. If you like Naruto, you will like anime because that is like a perfect representation of everything the anime has to offer between mystery, character development, love, rust, everything that you could possibly need in an anime. It kind of gives you all that. Now the fillers are wild, but luckily online you got that filler guide. And I just watched the original. I'm talking about the original Naruto. I'm not talking about Shippuden. I'm talking about original Naruto only. Just rewatched it. Honestly, it really holds up. Fantastic show as a young adult. There's thematic notes that you don't notice as a child that I think a young adult will. And I think it's just a great show to start off with. Shout out to my boy Naruto, you know? John, what you got for us, baby?
For me, so I got Hunter x Hunter. I think it's a nice, really just solid starter anime.
Wait. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I meant to finish with this. If you do take my recommendation and watch that show, you can follow it up with a nice bowl of ramen at the Orlando local restaurant, Naruto. Shout out. Sponsor us.
And they're pretty good too. Yeah,
Where
they're
that
pretty good.
sponsorship
Definitely.
at though?
They're pretty good too. Like definitely. Yeah.
So that's one of those cool things. You can like go to a real place where they have the food from the
It's
show.
not real themed. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can order
true.
like stuff that.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Really, really cool.
Also, shout out to Super Saiyan, also in O-Town,
Hey,
Orlando.
yes, sir.
Hey,
The hometown.
hey.
The hometown. The
There you go.
O.
There you go. We repping these local restaurants, man. Local restaurants need it right now. It's Corona time, you know? But John, I'm sorry for interrupting you. You was about to hit us with some fire, man. And jump back in it, baby.
No, you good? You good? Honorable mention. Hunter x Hunter. Phenomenal. It's a great intro. It's really simple. Gets into the more complex aspects of it because it focuses heavy on their whole power scaling thing. Although I think arguably they have one of the greatest power systems in anime. Like arguably,
like
it's
I like
top
that.
tier at best,
Okay.
if not the greatest.
Okay.
It's definitely top tier because they just have it really well set up.
I just love the progression from start to finish. The way that the power scales, how it progressed. I just love how that's done. So yeah, it's really refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing too wild.
Mm-hmm. I think the only negative is the pedophilia. Yeah, that's so
I mean, I wasn't gonna go into that. You know, that's just one character who we
Hey,
He
don't
kind of
talk
grows
about
on you though,
right?
He
We
kind of
don't
grows
talk
on
about
you.
hey, yo, I bet he do.
Don't.
Oh, that's wild.
Y'all wild.
But they cover a great variety of topics, like assassin murder, genocide,
Absenteeism.
absenteeism.
The old
Plot
classic
is
absentee
his
father.
So,
Hey, F them kids.
but it also covers friendship, love, growth.
On the
How to
friendship
get
thing,
over
I
traumatic
want to.
loss.
On the friendship thing, I think Hunter x Hunter does like one of the best jobs of showing like maybe not necessarily a rivalry and like you like I don't want to say a malicious rivalry, but like the purity of like Gon and Killua's relationship and like friendship as opposed to, although I love the show, like a Naruto and Sasuke, like
Hey, yo.
they're literally friends who have no beef.
Hey.
They're
Yeah,
us.
it's all love.
There Those are the
J-Lo.
people you could have thrown out
Even
there.
when they argue, like they find a way to. I
Their
like how,
true sibling love.
That's very
like,
true. That's very true.
Yeah, support
They're
system.
best friends for real. For real. For
that
real.
ride or die type relation. Yeah.
They die.
Literally ride or die. Like Kilo was all about it.
What about you, Jeffrey?
Alright,
Hit me with the
real
sauce.
talk.
What you got?
I feel like my starter anime. We all grew up watching cartoons and shit. Like my favorite for my bad. I think that a good starter anime would be Full Metal Alchemist, but Brotherhood. Not
Love
the yeah. I like Full Metal mostly because like the storyline from start to finish is just like it'll get you into it and like, bro.
It's A1. Yeah.
That one's so good because it's such like a dark and more adult introduction to the anime. I love that.
It is.
Like when I was a kid, bro, I don't want to give away too much, but just the overall themes and like the stuff that the kids were going through, bro, it just hit me in such like a dark
It's
and
heavy.
like
From episode 1, it's just like they don't hold back.
yes, bro. Yes.
But
so
even like
good.
just like even the pseudoscience isn't like too hard to like follow, like just the thought, just like the concept of alchemy and like just watching it is like it's not too hard to believe,
No,
and then
it's good.
Then for me, I like it because it kind of gets you into like a little bit of steampunk, and then it also like kind of extremely loosely mirrors like certain aspects of like European history. So yeah,
It's really
Full
cool.
Metal
If you're a
Alchemist
historian,
is
you love that.
my favorite anime. But
Right.
yeah,
All time?
it's,
Of all time?
I don't know if it's my favorite of all.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
At the current state, we'll see what happens in October when something drops.
Hey,
But
yo,
right
hey,
now,
yo.
hey,
that's not a starter. They don't deserve that off rip. But in the current state, like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite
really
anime.
up there.
And
One
to
of
your
mine,
point,
too.
like the pseudoscience isn't hard to follow. The characters are captivating. Like I cried at least like 10 times during that.
real
anime.
talk, and there's 5 seasons, so it's like a healthy amount of episodes for you to get like into.
Interesting.
And
Yeah.
my
And I feel like when you watch
I
that,
would
you
advise
can
to
find
watch
other ones.
Brotherhood first, and then like afterwards watch like Full Metal, the actual show. So it'll get more in depth into the characters and everything too. But I suggest watching Brotherhood first because they have like the complete story.
No,
I feel like we kind of got
Story.
fooled a little bit because we didn't have that option. We got stuck with the first one, and then we got
Brotherhood,
to
and then
watch
it was kind of
Brotherhood.
confused. Yeah, watching the complete story, like how when they finished it all up, it was.
Yeah, because for those of you that don't know, Full Metal Alchemist is different from Brotherhood in the fact that it came out first in like 2003, early 2000, something like that.
Yeah.
And the anime wasn't done yet, so halfway through the show, they kind of had to they went and did their own thing, and it's still good. Honestly, I liked it. It was really good ending. I think they did a decent job.
I'm with you, John. I love it. With what they had to work with, I think they really killed it. Like
Definitely.
you look at a show like Game of Thrones, where it's hard to end a show without any like the actual source material. And I think when you compare it to that with the movie, they really did a really great job.
Plus, they gave out like
Game of Thrones ending is the bar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all we got. That's all we can compare it to.
So I forgot about that. But yeah. And then Brotherhood just follows the whole anime. So
exactly. The whole manga. Now, before we close this out, although honestly, good job on us. Very little arguing today. We really been in a sort of love today.
I was trying so hard not to argue, bro. Like
there was nothing to
I'll try. Like,
hey, there was nothing to debate because
like,
we all love these.
I'll let it made it for real.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure we give some love to the original starting anime. The original one that got us all hooked on anime. And if you like anime at all, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dragon, them balls on her chin, Z. Bro, you know what it is. You know where it's been. You know what it's about, bro. That is really the one that I think that is the greatest. I don't want to say it's not a good starter that
I would personally say. Yeah, as an adult, it's kind of hard to start into it because, like, you watch it and you
exactly.
it's a little corny. Obviously,
like, why are they still yelling?
Exactly.
Yeah, like 3.
But as a kid, bro, when you got home from school and that shit was on, bro, you was in it, bro. It was done. It was done. Every kid can relate to this, bro. Nothing gets you. I think that really changed like a whole culture.
Tell me you didn't try to go Super Saiyan as a kid, bro.
Everyone did it.
Everyone tried to go
Super generation.
Bro, everyone was trying to draw Saiyan eyes and shit in class.
Yeah, bro. When you was doodling, you was doodling some Saiyans. What you talking about? And another honorable mention I want to give to is Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Sorry, I wanted to
That's
say
the
Pokemon.
trilogy.
The original
Yeah.
Japanese Pokemon might not be one of the
Pokemon really
greatest
helped
shows,
make it
but
more
I
mainstream.
was but I don't know if I would
yes,
call that like
bro.
a.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I wouldn't say
too.
it was a.
Yu-Gi-Oh. I would say
Nah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. I was about
I
to
would-
give Yu-Gi-Oh! Too.
I would say
For the
that these are great anime starters though. Like these are just good anime like nostalgia for us.
Yeah,
because
but
we
they're
grew
like,
up
you know,
watching them. You know
They
what I'm
have
saying?
to be
But
good
think
starters.
think
started
about
it,
think
you know?
about think about trying to put your homeboy onto an anime show like
No,
you know,
I
don't
agree.
turn
That's why I
on
didn't put these in
Yu-Gi-Oh!
there.
Like, you
That's
know
why I
what
didn't put any of these in there. Yeah, I didn't put any
Yeah,
of these.
I'm arguing
started
on
us on
honorable
anime.
mention.
You know what I mean? Like they started us on it, and for me, I thank them so much because if I had never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z, bro, what kind of boring ass person would I be? The hell? Under a rock
Banish
ass
myself
bro,
to the
you
shadow
know?
realm.
Exactly, bro. Bro, wait.
We slacking though, because we
Wait,
gotta
what we
talk about
forgetting?
my boy, Cowboy Bebop. We gotta talk about Spike.
Hey,
Ooh,
yo. This is my question.
You
This
know,
is my
that's my
question.
favorite. You know,
Have you ever actually recommended that to a person who hadn't seen it, like a starting anime?
So actually, my
Me
roommate,
personally-
who's go ahead.
No, you my bad.
I jinxed us by saying it had been going so well. That's my fault.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Mr. Copacetic.
No, you got it. You got it.
All right, so I was gonna say my roommate, her and her mans are watching Attack on Titan now, but I actually got them on with Bebop because, like, one, the music is like insane,
Ooh, yeah.
thematically, like great themes, and then it's not serialized, so like
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
have to watch
Spike.
them in sequence for them to make sense. It makes more sense in sequence, but like every episode being like standalone, but also in sequence is great. Also, that boy Spike.
He's so
Spike's
smooth.
a
He's
great
that
protagonist.
dude,
He's
bro.
so smooth, yo.
slick, bro.
He's so smooth.
Slick
My-
with the wrist, bro.
Also, I just kind of want to point out real quick, the dude that voices Spike Spiegel also voiced Tom on Toonami. So this one man is
Whoa.
he's hitting a
You
whole
got me
generation.
anime
He's
on
doing
two
everything.
levels.
Crazy, bro.
He got us into it on 2 levels.
Hey, for
That's
real.
crazy. I did not know that.
Oh,
Learned something new today.
I didn't know that either, but I can hear it. Oh,
Man,
man.
that's so crazy. It really is
Right?
him.
Yeah.
Yo, that's why Tom was so smooth.
That was
I didn't
smooth, man.
Oh my
Also,
God.
you guys talked about all the boy nostalgia. For all the girls out there, I gotta throw out my girl, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, bet,
Mhm.
yeah.
Rewatchability, but at the
It's
time,
non-existent. I tried. I actually tried to go back
Crystal
and watch
wasn't
that.
too bad, but yeah.
I was
Episode
more of a
1,
Powerpuff Girl
I was
guy.
done.
I fuck with them Powerpuff Girls.
Nothing but respect for because it did its work. It put in work when it was needed. The rewatchability.
Listen, I get it. Lots of girls love that show, so I definitely get it. That's for the culture, for real.
Yeah.
But listen, man, let us know in the comments, for real, what y'all think if we missed any, or what y'all think of the ones we got. Because honestly, we didn't want to debate today because we have so much love for it. But hey, yo, let us know who won. Let us know who's right. Let us know who's wrong. Let us know in these comments, you dig?
You know I'm right.
Exactly. All right, she probably is. But we don't see. We don't see. But what I want to say is this. We're going to have to do a cartoons episode, all right? So we're going to have that for y'all soon. We're going to have to do a best cartoons episode because now I'm thinking about it, bro. You got me thinking with them Powerpuff Girls. It's in my head now. It's over.
Yeah.
You can't elect the show that jumped Mojo Jojo on the daily. Mojo got
Bro,
it on
straight
site,
throwing
bro.
them hands.
Honestly,
Mojo got
that was a
them hands
perfect
blame
on
him
the
though.
daily, bro. Like straight up.
That was a
all
perfect
blame him for
representation,
being
reflection
yo.
of Black America.
It-
Mojo Jojo was just out there walking these streets and they say, Mojo, you gonna catch this
Minding
word.
his business, bro.
What you
Minding
doing?
his business.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, he was
He caught them hands on the day
low-key
off, too, bro. I
therapist. He
seen that
wasn't
episode.
just walking. I just want to
He
point
was
out.
not he was a monkey.
Bro,
That's
they
terrible.
beat him till his brain was falling out of his
It was
scalp,
no
bro.
investigation. What was the evidence? What about
Yeah,
you?
bro.
That boy finger be broken too.
You really asking for receipts right now?
If he beat him
What
to a
about due
pulp, bro.
process, John?
It's
What about
crazy, bro. The
the
Powerpuff Girls, they don't even have
judicial
hands,
system?
literally. Like, how you get
You
your
got
ass beat
little
like this? How you get your ass beat like
And John, what about the transgendered lobster? She was out
Oh,
there.
yo, that
him?
satanic no. We don't talk about
You like
him.
it?
Honestly,
John.
I do
Honestly,
just
he
want to
was
bring
sorry.
out how that
He was
character
creepy as hell.
existed, and us as kids, we were all just okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That character existed.
was
We had no
creepy.
Because
issues.
kids don't
That
have
was creepy.
prejudices until you impart them
we
on
don't
them.
exactly. We didn't even know what it was. We just thought he was weird.
We're like,
Oh, I'm not talking
he's
about
weird
no,
looking and he wears a
Yeah.
tutu. All right, chill. Like, whatever.
It was
He can
it.
get his
He's
ass
a
beat too.
Yeah, I was too busy looking at
Equality.
Jameer's assistant's
Not here
titties.
for
You
it.
know what I mean? Talking about first love.
You're wild.
Oh my God. So, hey, yo, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Another episode of Cappin Chronicles. Arigato.
Peace.
Was that low key racist? It was funny, bro, because none of my roommates would let it go. I heard Kyle calling me. He's like, "Hey, yo, Josh is eating a glizzy, bro." I had to run into the room. Ugh. And no Bev. Crazy.
No Bev?
No Bev, bro. Straight glizzy, dry.
Oh man, y'all don't care about life. Y'all don't care about life.
Just 2 glizzies to the dome. Like it was nothing.
Ooh. She's a very freaky girl.
Right? All right.